I'm Tim Adkins, and this is your daily headlines for Tuesday, September 7th, 2021. Afghanistan announces an interim government and declares the country an Islamic emirate. The leader of this new government will be a man named Mullah Muhammad Hassan Akhund, one of the founding members of the Taliban, and has been sanctioned by the UN for his ties to terrorist organizations. Akhund was deputy prime minister of Afghanistan when the Taliban ruled the country in the 90s. Meanwhile, protests continue in Kabul as hundreds of Afghan citizens, mostly women, gather in solidarity against the new regime. The group has been holding signs accusing Pakistan of aiding the Taliban and demanding the UN sanction Pakistan, as well as support for the Panjshir province, whose fighters are still holding out against the Taliban. Republican House member Michael McCaul said earlier in the week that the Taliban was blocking departures of American citizens at the Mazar-i-Sharif International Airport and that planes had been trying to leave the airport for the last couple of days. Secretary of State Anthony Blinken on Tuesday denied those reports and stated that the Afghan officials had blocked some planes from departing earlier due to the fact that there were some Afghan citizens on board those planes who did not have proper exit visas to leave the country, and reiterated that no U.S. passport holder has been denied departure by the Taliban. President Biden is touring the devastation in the Northeast caused by Tropical Storm Ida. While meeting with officials in New Jersey, the president gave remarks urging Congress to pass the sweeping infrastructure bill and warning Americans that the changing global climate is likely to bring such devastating storms more often. "We're living through it now. We don't have more time," the president said. Meanwhile, New Orleans Mayor LaToya Cantrell has stated that conditions at multiple New Orleans senior centers where 5 people were found dead and hundreds more were evacuated after Hurricane Ida were unacceptable. The deaths were discovered on Saturday at 8 senior apartment complexes during post-hurricane wellness checks. Approximately 600 people were evacuated Saturday from 8 private senior care facilities across the city, whereupon officials ordered the facilities closed, declaring them unfit for ongoing occupancy. The Associated Press is reporting that Idaho public health leaders have activated crisis standards of care, allowing health care rationing for the state's northern hospitals because there are more coronavirus patients than the institutions can handle. In a statement Tuesday morning, officials were warning residents that they may not get the care they would normally expect if they need to be hospitalized. The move comes as a sudden sharp rise in the number of COVID patients needing hospitalization is exceeding hospital capacity. The state health agency cited a severe shortage of staffing and available beds in the northern area of the state caused by a massive increase in patients with COVID-19. Officials warned patients not in life-threatening condition may be sent home, whereas before they would be admitted for their condition. As always, we'll keep you posted as these stories develop and more. I'm Tim Adkins, and this has been your Daily Headline News.